Welcome guys back to Return to Glory, episode 6 now. Again, I'm starting off with a very, just a massive thank you, really. Episode 5 currently has 215 views and going up. What? Yeah, so that's the highest ever viewed video on my channel. That's not a short, and that's in gaming form. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the like, 9 or 10 likes as well. Comments are flying in. It's nice to see I'm not getting botted, which is where just bots view your videos, or bots just, you know, you get loads of views but not likes or comments. You guys are real people. So thank you so much for that. Anyway, into today's video. Today's video transfer window is open, so a bit of business will be going down potentially. So I'm going to play West Ham. I'm going to simulate Ipswich, simulate Sheffield United. I'll play Liverpool. I'll simulate Stoke. I'll simulate Sheffield United again, and we will play Hull City. Actually, no, scrap that. We'll simulate the first leg of the semi-finals versus Sheffield United. We'll simulate Liverpool. We'll play Stoke. We'll play Sheffield, and we'll simulate Hull. So we're playing 3 games today. Yep. Playing 3, simulating 3. Lovely stuff. So, teams are as follows. Let's have a little look at what West Ham have put out, and what ourselves have put out as well, because I changed up a bit because of fitness. So, De Gea, obviously. Fosu Mensah at right back. We had no one else. Transfer window, we need to look into that. Phil Jones, Eric Bailly, Marcos Rojo. Pogba, Schneiderlin, of course. Their midfield writes itself for them too. Pereira in the middle of the 10. Mkhitaryan, Zlatan, and Rashford starting on the left. We need some squad depth because, as you can see as well, the bench is looking a bit shaky. We've got no striker on the bench, but obviously Depay can come on as a striker. Rashford could be moved to striker, either could be taken off. Malcolm's made himself back on the bench because of fitness reasons. Herrera's obviously not left. Lingard's on the bench now, and so is Fellaini. Starting with, well, finishing with West Ham's team, we've got Adrian in goal. Sam Byram at right back. He's a young, promising English right back. We could look into him actually. And then Nordvit, Reed, Cresswell, Kouyaté is a holding, Andre Ayew, Mark Noble, of course, Obiang, Lanzini, and Andy Carroll up front. It's going to be it's not going to be an easy game. It won't be a hard game, I don't think either. So we'll wait and see. Bay to Pereira. Looking for a quick start here. Rashford's got the pace on the wing. We don't have to worry about that. Ibra's asking for it. Ibra has received it. He's going to lay off to Pereira. Pereira shoots. Adrian straight down the middle. That's good football from the boys. Given away by Nordvit in the middle. Can we capitalise? Pogba's in a tussle. He does win his tussle. Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Schneiderlin. Looking for Rashford on the wing. What can he produce? Nothing. Gives the ball away sloppily. He's young though. He's raw. He's going to do skills and tricks when he feels necessary. He just needs to work on his timing. West Ham now on the left with Lanzini. He does take on Fosu Mensah on the right back. He has beaten him as well. He cuts inside, crosses it. Marcos Rojo does enough. De Gea has to tip it over though. Corner West Ham. Whipped in by Lanzini. Can we get it out? We cannot. Andre Ayew gets up. De Gea comfortably collects. Looking to start an attack of our own here with Pereira. He sees Rashford. Wanted that to go to Rashford realistically. He tried playing it to Rojo as our left back. But now West Ham win the ball, and now coming at us. Andy Carroll to Obiang. Wants to find Andy Carroll again. Does find Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll shoots into a save by De Gea. Sloppy from Pereira. Getting whipped in by Lanzini. Cleared by Pereira. He has made up for his mistake. Ibra will put on the chase. We will not get there, obviously. Cresswell wins out. Ibra puts on the pressure. Cresswell doesn't deal with it. Ibra gets fouled off the ball, no? He does really well, Cresswell, in the end, actually, to come away with the ball there. Lanzini looks to go inside to Obiang, who does have support if he needs it, but he's looking to hold up possession and slow down the ball. Fizzes it in to Kouyaté, sorry, not Konate. Tackled though. Ref has a foul, no? Quick free kick by Rashford. Schneiderlin. He's looking to make things happen. He hasn't got Rashford because he did take the free kick. He's got Ibra with him though. That's a poor pass. West Ham have a throw in the 37th minute. Pogba wins in the middle of the park. He's looking for support. He's got support in Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan's going to touch and shoot here. It does. Adrian spills. It's Pereira. It's a goal. It's gone in. I don't know how it's gone in, but it's gone in. Andre Pereira makes it 1-0 to Manchester United. Sloppy, but we take them. Especially in a halfway point of the season, we need the points that we can get to make us climb the table. It actually came off Sam Byron, I think. It does. A little deflection takes it away from the goalkeeper, and I do think their centre-back could have done more with that clearance, or that attempted clearance anyway. It's actually an own goal by Sam Byron, which is surprising, because I thought he was going on target. 1-0 Manchester United. West Ham do come at us in the last couple of minutes of the half. Mkhitaryan does win the ball back well. He won't see out for a corner. He'll give it to De Gea. Just play it out now until half time. I'll be happy with a 1-0 lead. Schneiderlin. Rashford wants to give and go with Ibra. Ibra, he gives. Rashford's gone. He goes. It is now half time. Analysis of the first half. I think we could have done a lot better in the possession front. We didn't have a lot of possession at all. As you can see, though, West Ham with 56 possession, us with 44. Most of it coming down the left and right hand side for both teams, actually. More the left hand side than the right. But apart from that, we've had 6 tackles. We haven't fouled anyone. They found us once with that push off the ball. They've had more corners. Shot accuracy 100%. Ours is 66, but we're 1-0 up, so we won't care about that. But it's been a good game. It's been a fair game. But subs will happen earlier than normal because of fitness reasons. Pogba now to Ibrahimovic. Gives it to Pereira, who gives it back to Ibra. Just hasn't got that legs for him. Ibra looks for the return, doesn't get it. I do prefer Rashford up front, and obviously Martial on the wing, but we're winning, so we won't change nothing too much. And obviously Martial's not on the bench either. But here come West Ham. Ayew to Carroll. Carroll's a bit like that Ibrahimovic. He's got no pace, but all body, and he can finish the ball. Ayew on the right hand side takes it past Rojo, delivers the ball in, away by Phil Jones. Pogba collects. Lanzini wins out, actually. De Gea, tame effort by Lanzini. Zlatan picks up in the middle. He's come deep. Rashford back to Zlatan, to Schneiderlin. He will look for, again, as meant to be for Rashford, but Rojo's just as good. Ayew does tackle though. West Ham cut us through the middle, actually. Andy Carroll, but Phil Jones is there. We're going to look to start an attack. Rashford, he needs support. There we go. Pereira's dropped in. Pogba's there. Good pocket. Pogba sees Rashford on the left hand side. Rashford does collect. Good touch. Wants to whip it to Ibrahimovic. Away by Nordvik. Subs o'clock, I think. So Rashford's going to go up front. Ibra's going to come off for Depay. Pogba's looking shaky. Fellaini's going to come on. Mkhitaryan is going to come off for Jesse Lingard. And obviously that's all the subs we've made. Fresh legs. Schneiderlin. Looks for Pereira. Pereira to Fellaini. Fellaini back to Pereira. Memphis to Rashford. Bang. Bang. I know I messed up the commentary a little bit there. Please bear with me. I thought the ball was going to go back to Pereira. It didn't. But I'm happy it didn't, because we're 2-0 up. And within a space of 2 seconds, the tactical tweaks, Rashford up front, makes it 2-0. Kiyase now on the right hand side for West Ham does look to whip the ball into Mark Noble. Noble does touch it down. It just kind of lets it hit his body more than actually controlling it. Fellaini looks for Pereira. Oh, sorry, Lingard. He does find Lingard. He finds Rashford. Big heavy touch from me, Rashford. He has Marcus Rashford to make it 3. It's unselfish. Gives it to Memphis Depay to make it 3-0 Manchester United. And we will take all 3 points here from London, from West Ham, and we will run with them. Very unselfish play from Rashford there. Could have gone for goal. Probably should have gone for goal with the form he's in, but I just wanted to make sure we were definitely scoring there. Well intercepted by Eric Bailly there. I wasn't gonna commentate that because I thought it was the end of the game. I didn't think they were gonna get through, but a massive interception there, and that was manual. I pressed square for the block. West Ham do have a corner. Last dying seconds of the game. What can they produce? Whipped in by Lanzini, away by Fellaini, and that should be it. You know what? Memphis is taking up the chase. What the? Memphis Depay. He's 1-on-1. It's 4-0. That was cinematic. That was a sprint of the century. I was wondering why the game isn't blowing. He ran from potentially his edge of his box, defending a corner, and the fresh legs of Memphis Depay caught West Ham napping. Talk about a counter-attack and a half. We love to see that. Even at the dying ends of the game, Memphis Depay is still busting a lung to try and score. And the game ends 4-0. What's an amazing way to end the game. So Fosu Mensah has had we've got a loan offer from Leicester. I'm going to reject just because we haven't got anyone to play right back at the minute apart from Valencia. If we had someone else, I wouldn't be opposed. Mata is going to Borussia Dortmund for £28 million, so that's even more money. We've got, I think, about 207 million. Could have got Pereira, we've got Malcolm. We don't need Mata. He was just wages. So our shortlist is as follows: we've got Alderweireld from Tottenham, we've got Marcus Amic from Torino, sorry, Koulibaly from Napoli, from Lazio. We have got Stefan de Vrij, Kostas Manolas from Roma, who I'm really, just for the pace alone, looking to sign, and Marquinhos, a young Marquinhos from PSG. But I'm going to put in a bid for Manolas just to test the waters a bit. They're saying 30 to 33. We're going to do 24 and see what they say. Probably going to reject it, that's fine, but just to test the waters a bit. Because as we know, we've been looking for a centre-back to partner Bailly, and I think Manolas will be amazing. And we've got Phil Jones and Twansabi if we need to cover for both. I want to look also for a backup right-back or potentially a youth. You know, we'll wait and see. But Fosu Mensah at the minute is doing the job. Mata, he still hasn't left yet, but he's going to Dortmund for 28 million. So if they can do 29.5, try and push the boat out a bit, try and jeopardise Dortmund. 2-0 with Depay and Jones scoring our first. Depay has got a knock. 3-0 Mkhitaryan. Maybe I should have played a more rotated squad. Lingard's on for Depay. Mkhitaryan makes it 4. This is outright bullying at this point. No, we'll take as much as we can. Rooney makes it 5 to cap off a lovely 5-0 win. And Roma actually have accepted Manolas' offer, our offer of 24 million. He's actually valued at 25.5 and we've offered straight in at 24. And I said, yeah, all right. He wants 110 grand a week. I'm sure we can make that happen. I'm sure. We won't give him any bonuses. Length, he wants 3 years. I'm happy with that. And we're not going to give him a squad role. Only, no, he's not demanding it. So, and to keep it straightforward, we'll offer him that for a contract and see what he says. So, away to Sheffield United, semi-finals EFL Cup. We'll simulate this first one, and then we'll play the second leg. We've got quite a strong team out, but not too strong. Fellaini is in the middle because he asked for more game time, and he actually did all right when he came on. Bailly makes it 1-0 to Manchester United just before half time. If we could take a 1-0 win away to us and then go to Old Trafford and just absolutely cane them, we'll be laughing. Mkhitaryan makes it 2-0. The boys heard me. So, home to Liverpool. We're on 49 points. Spurs are on 49 points. 20 games played. Where are Liverpool in the league? Let's quickly check. They are 7th. So, this a game we could be winning, or should be winning. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? In goal, De Gea, Valencia, Manolas making his debut on the right with Bailly. I really want that partnership to be a thing. Luke Shaw on the left. Schneiderlin captain. Pereira at the 10. Pogba in the middle with the other two. Mkhitaryan, Rashford, Martial. Liverpool. Karius in goal. No long range shots from us. Klein, Matip, Sacco, Moreno. Not a good back four. Lucas Leiva, Alangi, Emre Can, and Stewart, which I think is a youth player. Milner on the right, Sturridge up front, and Wijnaldum on the left. This could be a battering from us if we play our cards right. Martial back from his injury now as well. See what he can do. See if he's still got the edge that he had before he got injured. Pogba in the middle. Rashford looks to play Mkhitaryan through. Moreno's actually there to outstrength him, which is quite not nice to see. Sturridge tries to take some Valencia, doesn't get past him. Get out of here. Pogba to Pereira to Mkhitaryan to Pogba, playing the ball around nicely now. Looks to thread through. Rashford cannot. First touches for Manolas. What's he got about him? He takes it past Sturridge. He lays it off to Martial. Nothing silly at the minute. Martial absolutely rinses his defender. That is what we like to see coming back from an injury. Doesn't quite get the ball back, but that bit of skill was amazing. Couldn't have worked any better. Martial on the left. Rashford's there. Rashford's got the legs on Matip. He hasn't got the strength though. Defending really well, Liverpool. Struggling to break them down. They've had all the possession. Most of the highlights have been them as well. Mkhitaryan dispossesses Wijnaldum. He needs to shrug him off though. He just can't. Good play, Valencia. Pogba gets it to Schneiderlin. Looks for Martial. Schneiderlin's still there. Throw in. Sturridge on the left. Crosses it first time. De Gea with a punch. Valencia away. We're looking to counter now. Mkhitaryan. Pereira's making the run to the right. We will use him. We'll try and get past Matip. We do. Mkhitaryan cuts inside. Pogba's there. Good touch. That's a foul off the ball. Schneiderlin picks it up. Schneiderlin. Banger. Absolute screamer on the edge of the box. Something out of nothing, I must say. But we take him. We take him. Especially in a game where I thought we could have gone 1-0 down many a time. Mkhitaryan's been our best player by winning the ball back and making stuff happen. Pogba did well, good strength to lay it off as well. And Schneiderlin, our most improved player potentially this season, as well as Rashford, bangs it top right, and we are ecstatic. From the manager. Luke Shaw away. Emre Can on the edge of the box. Shoots. De Gea, good catch. Schneiderlin looks left where Martial has so much space. Anthony Martial. Bit of trickery on the wing. Will cross the ball. Rashford's in there. Alberto Moreno with a defensive header. Corner to the boys in red. Whipped in. Manolas is there. Karius. Manolas on his debut. Getting whipped in. Bit close to the keeper this time. Karius does punch. Pereira picks up. Mkhitaryan on the edge of the box. He has got people all over him. Again, should have been a foul in my opinion. He was getting held. They brought in Lallana. And he's won the throw-in. We love to see that. I will look at subs o'clock a bit later on in the game. Martial's absolutely knackered. I will bring on Lingard on the left. Just for some fresh legs. Rooney can come on. And to save any issues with Schneiderlin potentially getting sent off, Fellaini can come on and see the game out. Sacco pings it left. Pings it wide to Wijnaldum. Great touch. Wijnaldum takes on Bay. Gets past Bay. Puts it in the box. De Gea with a punch away. Lingard. Rooney. Mkhitaryan. He's got space. Run to the corner. Run to the corner. Cuts back. Gets tackled by Sacco though. He wins the ball. Mkhitaryan. The ref blown for full time as we've hit the ball into their box, and Fellaini could have picked it up. A 1-0 win. A hard-fought victory. Shake my hand, Klopp. And we've done well to win that game. A good debut from Costas. Very good debut. Could have had a goal if it wasn't for the goalkeeper. Oh, sorry, Ander Herrera has gone to Spurs for 22 million. We will see 18.5 million pounds of that. And I also put a little cheeky bid for Andy Robertson. He's still at Hull. We need a left back, a replacement at least. He's got 6 months left in his contract, so I don't want to pay more than 5.5. I started with 2. We're going to go to 4. Yeah, again, 6 months left. They want 7 million. I'm not going to go above 6. So 5 million, then 5.2, 5.3. You know the drill. to try and get a backup replacement. I wanted to be more realistic as well, and then just go and buy the next best kid. Damn. I mean, they want 9 million. I've got Ryan Bertrand also on the shortlist, as well as Federico Matello, Stephen Kingsley, Rico Henry, valued at 1.1 million. I'm going for Bertrand as well. He's in bad form. I'll start off with 9 million. Yeah, I've gone in for Bertrand as a backup to Luke Shaw, because he's a bit higher rated than most of the people. But I feel like we need that higher rated, because if he does if he goes past Luke Shaw, which I don't think he will, but if he does, we're more than happy with that. So this is our third and final simulation of today's episode. It is Stoke City away. We will have a look at the team. Martial can play Rash. I want to have Ibra up front. Good rotation. Lingard, no. Pereira, Rooney's going to start. Snyder and Pogba as always. I'm going to have... No, we're going to go full strength team, rating wise, rather than performance wise, just to see out the game. 1-0, Paul Pogba, penalty. Love to see it. Lingard on for Mkhitaryan. Moura does score for Stoke to make it 1-1. Ibrahimovic makes it 2-1. I was going to say, this game we do need to win as many games as possible, obviously. And that will be it. 2-1 win on a cold, windy, and a cold, wet and rainy night in Stoke. So, the second leg is at Old Trafford. I think we've got a 2-0 aggregate start, we do. But the teams are as follows. In goal, David De Gea. Fosu Mensah, I like him at right back. He's going to start at right back. Manolas, Twan Sabi, Luke Shaw. Fellaini comes in. Schneiderlin, Pereira, Mkhitaryan, Rashford, Depay. So a rotated team. Not fully, but a good rotated team. Sheffield United. Long, Freeman, Wilson, Basham, Hootsey, Coots, Scougal, Fleck, Dunn. He's done out here. Clark and Sharp up front. Should be an easy victory, but we're not going to underestimate teams because that's not who we are. Manolas with a great interception and a great tackle. Give it to Mkhitaryan, who does run on the outside on the right hand side. Crosses the ball in. Who's there? No one. Rashford takes it. Great touch. Gets fouled. Is that a penalty or a free kick on the edge of the box? This is a free kick in shooting distance. Memphis is over it. Memphis Depay. Straight into the wall. He was too close for comfort. I should have gone under. I had visions of going smashing it under the wall, but I wanted it up and over. I just didn't even get it up. Fleck over the top. Just go. Another corner for Sheffield. In by Coots. Away by Manolas. What a signing. Rashford looks to catch one and break. He does. A great touch away from Hoosie. Marcus Rashford. He's 1-on-1 with the Sheffield United keeper. Looks to go round him. Penalty. We've got a penalty. Surely it's double jeopardy. Red card. Yes. Goal scoring opportunity. I mean, last ditch defending by Kieran Freeman had to be done. I looked to go around the keeper. I would have done it as well. Some say I should have shot. If we score this penalty, we get a goal and a red card for them. I'm going to give it to Rashford because he was the person that was shooting anyway. Marcus Rashford steps up. Saved. Oh, man. I'm terrible at penalties. But we could have gone 1-0 up to make it 3-0 aggregate. They've got a red card at least. Rashford looks for Pereira. He will look back for Marcus Rashford. Takes on his man, gets tackled. I'm so annoyed at that. I wanted to go around to keep it in style. Yes, I could have shot and made it free. But it's fine. We're still 2-0 up in aggregate. Even better chance of going through now. With Sheffield United having one less man. Mkhitaryan could be in trouble here. I went to play the ball. Please ref see that. He does. It's a yellow. I did go and play the ball here. Calm down, Hendrick. You're going to get sent off. So the eyes are on the ball. He just went for his back ankle instead of the front. Looks for Memphis. He looks for Mkhitaryan. We'll keep the move going. Mkhitaryan's in the box. Hendrik Mkhitaryan. 3-0. Up 3-0 in aggregate. 1-0 on the night. Great finish. I didn't have any options with me. I had Rashford, I had Memphis, but they had 5, 6, 7 man back. Mkhitaryan blasts it into the top left-hand corner. Has a little look around to see what he could do. Thought, do you know what? I'm a left footer. I'm going to stick it top bins. Sheffield United kick us off here in the second half. After a confusing and weird first half from both teams. But all that matters is we're winning on the night. We're winning on aggregate as well. And Sheffield United are actually coming at us here. Into Sharp on the right hand side. Cuts it back to Coots. Coots look back to Sharp. They're working the ball around nicely here, Sheffield. Manolas is trying to get his ball off his man. He cannot. Fellaini is in the right place at the right time. Good little back heel as well to clear it. Pereira looks for Rashford. He looks for Depay. We'll use the legs. Memphis Depay looks to finesse. He does. Inches past the post. Unlucky from Memphis Depay there. Still 1-0. Fleck. Here comes Sheffield United. It is a goal. It is a goal. My voice went, hence why I didn't commentate that much. But Clark with a goal to peg one back. Scrappy goal. I mean, off the post and then a chip into the open goal. Or chip across the 6-yard box for Leon Clark for an open goal. Couldn't miss really. Okay, it's a consolation for Sheffield United. Let's just keep it at that. Basham in the edge of the box. Over the bar by Fleck. And it still remains 1-1. Rashford looks for Cook. Nice touch by Cook on the right. Looks to take on his man. Don't have the confidence, so he goes back to Fosu Mensah. Goes to Fellaini. He sees Rashford. Schneiderlin. Rashford wants it back. Doesn't get it. Schneiderlin sees Rooney. Rooney takes on a touch and shoots, and it's a corner. Comes off Wilson. What can we offer? Whipped in. Fellaini there. Back stick. Rashford. Wanted him to go through with his feet there, considering he's a footballer. But went for his head and was about miles off. Goal kick now. Sharp has received the ball at right back. Fleck. Cook. You see Fellaini make the run. He's seen Rooney make the run. Rooney is onside. Wayne Rooney to make it 3. Makes it 3-1. Pops up with a goal here and there, Wayne Rooney. The 31-year-old. I don't mind playing him in cup games. I don't mind that at all. It's just he hasn't got the legs for the league. I don't think he has at all. But Wayne Rooney. Sorry, 2-1 on the night. 4-1 on aggregate. We're going to Wembley. Cook. Last minute attack from United to Rooney. He sees Memphis Depay. It's 4-on-2. Memphis. He hasn't got the legs at the end of the game. Fellaini. Rooney. Rashford. Cook. Chance is gone. What a mess at the end of the game. But Wembley again, ole ole. Wembley for the first time in a safe. No one looks too ecstatic. We're in every competition. We want to win every competition we are in, but we have a final on our hands. And we do play Chelsea in the final of the EFL Cup. They beat Swansea 1-0. So guys, and that will conclude episode 6 of the Return to Glory. Good name, I feel like, considering the final versus Chelsea. That will hopefully be either next episode or the episode after, so either 7 or 8. But for now, guys, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you are new on here, please hit the subscribe button. We're doing this career mode until EA FC 26 comes out. I dropped a video on that earlier last night. And it's just my top 5 my top 5 things that EA got right, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for the support recently, and I'll see you in the next one.